Good morning and welcome back to Becoming Holistically Whole. My name is Christine and I'd like to welcome you to our channel. I would like to check in with you all by now. You should be maybe doing some things to help your mental health. Some of you may be journaling, others may be committing to some time for themselves, showing up for themselves. I know I've had a few comments of individuals and how they're showing up for themselves. So if you are doing that as well, please drop some information down below in the comments and let us cheer you on as you show up for yourself and commit to doing things to improve your mental health and wellness. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and we are going to be talking about hydration. So I know that everyone has probably heard the importance of drinking water, and everyone knows that water is important to your body, but it truly is. It is. Um, I am just as guilty as anybody else of not getting my water intake in and staying hydrated. So I thought that that was something that's important. If we're going to be moving our body, then we need to make sure that it's hydrated, because part of being, part of having your body hydrated is maybe making sure that your joints and your muscles are moving and that the water's getting into those. So, lots of people ask, well, how much water am I supposed to drink? Well, I mean, that goes back and forth. Some say half your body weight, other places say at least 64 ounces. I'm going to go with at least 8 cups a day. So that's, if it's an 8 ounce cup, 64 ounces of water a day. You might be surprised to find out how little water you're drinking. I know when I went back and looked at my own water intake, I was, consuming very little water. So I'm trying to make it a point to get my ounces in. And so, let's start out slowly. I know a lot of the reasons why some people don't want to drink the water is you're constantly going to the bathroom. Well, that'll slow down once the water gets into your cells and into your body. You'll start to see that you're, running to the bathroom less often. I know that that was an issue for myself being a mental health service provider and sitting, with my clients and meeting with them, having to get up and use the restroom often. It's just really not an option. So I think that that's where I struggle sometimes in making sure that I get my own water consumption in. So, what are some things that you can do to improve this and go forward slowly when you're thinking about starting your water intake? So if you find out, if you monitor your water intake and you find out that you're only consuming, I don't know, a glass a day, well, make it a point to start increasing that slowly. Move up to 2 or 3 glasses a day and then continue on from there. Something that might be helpful is when, you first wake up in the morning, start off with a glass of water. I try to start off with a glass of warm water with a little bit of lemon juice squeezed into it, because that helps to, filter through your system and release some of the toxins that may be in there. Also, starting off with the glass of water in the morning after you've been sleeping all night can kind of get everything up and going when things may be like you might be dried out from sleeping and stuff. So, what are some ways that you might be able to get that water in? Well, there's water apps. You could set a water app on your phone. I have one on my phone. It goes off to remind me to drink my water. And, my family will say, drink your water every time they hear it go off. The apps are free. Many of them are. So you can just download that on your phone. If you don't want to download an app, put a reminder in your phone. Keep a water bottle next to you at all times. I have some cute things like these. I've had purchase cups for myself. So you don't have to purchase anything expensive. Go to the Dollar Tree and get a cup. If you have cups like that around, use those. Use whatever you have. Just try to make it a little bit fun for yourself to try to help remind you to drink your water. Have it next to you at all times. Kind of have that water bottle attached to your hip. So what are the things that, water helps you with? Well, when I am meeting with clients and I talk to them about starting consuming water, I will tell them to start out slowly and stuff. And as the weeks progress and you start to see that water intake take over, you start to see a difference in their skin. So I don't see them every day. So of course it's obvious to me when I see them in front of me how their skin changes. Like their face takes on a radiant glow. Their skin looks really healthy. And I make sure that I comment on that because, that's important. if you're not drinking, you'll notice that your skin can be maybe dry and um, flaky because it's not getting the hydration that it needs. Another important reason to drink water is our brain is made up, the majority of it is water. So, when you don't drink water, you can have that fogginess in your head. I know that for myself, if I'm not drinking water, and for a couple other friends of mine that we've talked about, you'll find yourself fatigued. So, if you are feeling fatigued, you're feeling like you just don't have motivation, before running and taking a nap, take a look at what you consumed as far as water goes and just see if, maybe you need to drink a glass of water and see how you feel. It's also good if you stay hydrated because that helps with headaches. So if you have a headache, maybe take a look at the fact that you didn't drink enough water. Try drinking a glass of water consuming any medication. I'm not telling you not to take medication for yourself, whatever that means for you, but sometimes just a glass of water, getting hydrated, will help there as well. Not only does water protect your brain, but it protects your joints, it protects your organs as well. Like I said, if you're moving your body and you're getting out and about, then you want to make sure that you are consuming that water so that you can continue to move your body. It it also relieves the toxins. It releases them from our body, which is important. You don't want those toxins sitting inside your body like that because that's hard on your liver. It's hard on the rest of your body. That also gives you that brain fog and just feeling just overall not well. So you want to make sure that you're drinking the water to help your liver to get all of that out of your system and to move all of that through your body. It also helps to keep you regular. I know many individuals struggle with being regular in their bowel movements and stuff. So if you use doing the increase of water in your diet, that's going to help with that as well. Also, it helps maintain your blood pressure, and it can also help you maintain your body temperature. So those are two really important things as well as a reason to go ahead and make sure that you're drinking that water and getting it in. It also increases your energy, like I said, and helps with the fatigue. So what happens when you don't drink the water? So let's think about all the things that we just said would be beneficial to you drinking water. So if you're not drinking water, you're not getting it in. I know that I've tracked myself, and throughout a day, I may have drank 2 to 3 ounces of water. I mean, very, very little. And so you've got these toxins that show up in your system, and you're not flushing those out. So now you're starting to feel bad. Your skin may take on, an unhealthy appearance. You may have, aches and pains in your joints. You don't want to move. You have the brain fog that, that you can't focus. You can't stay focused. It also could potentially bring on kidney stones because you're not getting enough water through your system. Um, Also, it slows down your metabolic rate. So if anybody is trying to lose weight, if you're not drinking water and that slows your metabolism down, you're kind of fighting an uphill battle at that point. So, increasing your water intake is going to help with that. So, like I said, if you're struggling to drink more water, how can you do that? What can you do for you? If you're already drinking enough water, kind of drop in the comments below what helps you to make sure that you're drinking water. Get a Q cup if that's what you need. Um, Maybe if you are drinking tea or soda, what I suggest to my clients sometimes is that for every tea or whatever that beverage is, whatever that beverage of choice is, inserted here, right? In between each one that you drink a bottle of water, a glass of water. So if you wake up and you have a Diet Coke or a Coke or whatever, then the next thing you drink is a glass of water. So if you have sweet tea, the next thing you drink is a glass of water. If you don't like the taste of water, I mean, it doesn't really have a taste, right? So sometimes people aren't attracted to it because it doesn't have a taste. Well, add lemon to it, add some berries to it, add cucumber to it. Um, Go ahead and maybe eat some fruits that have more water in them. That will help you stay hydrated as well. Um, so, what are some ways you're getting your water intake in? For me, I'm making sure that I have this cup with me at all times, and I have started adding a little bit of ice to my water. And so that's helping me want to consume it. I've been a room temperature water drinker for years, and all of a sudden, this season of my life, I don't particularly care for that. So I'm adding some ice into my water, and that's helping me to consume it, plus keeping it with me. I've also turned my water app back on, and I'm trying to make sure that I pay attention to that. I go ahead and I use that water app. Um, what do you think you struggle with when it comes to drinking water? Why do you struggle? Let us know. Let's see if we can all join together and help encourage each other to make sure that we're getting that water in. So, for those of you who are doing the journal prompts, I just wanted to kind of talk to you real quick about something that I thought was rather bizarre. I have a subscription box for mental health. And in that subscription box this week was a notepad. And it's funny because it came in, and when I looked at it, I had to laugh because I'm always asking you all, how are you showing up for yourself today? And that's exactly what they sent, a notepad that asked me how I'm showing up for myself today. So I thought that was cute. Anyway, journal prompts. Number one, why would making a change to increasing my water benefit my overall wellness? That's something you need to answer for yourself. Everybody's different. Number two, if I'm struggling in this area, what is one thing I can do to start making a change? And number three, we know what number three is, right? How did I show up for myself today? I'm enjoying reading the comments and how individuals are showing up for themselves and what they do to help with their overall mental wellness. So please continue those comments below. And I look forward to seeing you all again on Fit Friday. I've also been asked to potentially create a Therapist Thursday. So that might be something for my therapist friends who are out there. I'll make a video on that, on how we can take care of ourselves as well. So I look forward to interacting with you all. Remember, this is a safe place. Be kind and take care of you. I will talk to you then.